Hello everyone, TransportEnthusiast here, and welcome back to Omsi 2. Today we are taking a look at a map that has long not gotten our attention, Scunthorpe UK. This map is one of the oldest UK maps for Omsi 2, made back in 2016 or 2017. Let's get to it. I'll attend to the live chat now. I see there's a few people on there. So, Ernie X, hello. First as always, good to see you here. Welcome. How are you today? Extra, hello. Good to see you here. Sure, could you too? Nice. Hello. London MC200. Hello. Make me mod. Oh yes, will do. And yeah, good job. Venom Cross, hello. Majestic Picatsile, hello. Bad Gamer, hello. Shoot Douche, hello. Hello everyone. Hello friends. As you can see here, I'm using a custom AI list for Scunthorpe, and one of the buses that's on the AI list is this 200 MMC, the tiny one for the 9. Since it's a very small route, a very short route, it's got those nice MMCs. Funnily enough, when I was looking through my AI list, I did not notice the 200 MMC there, but it's still there. Let's get going. So, what's up? There we go. Greenville Enthusiast, hello, welcome to stream. How are you all today? Hope you're all well. Good to see you all here. So we're starting off with the Wright Streetlite HEV, because this is the hybrid version, and I haven't driven this in ages, so thought I'd give it a look. And afterwards, I'll let you guys choose what we do and what we drive. And yeah, that kind of thing. This is a Daimler HEV bus, by the way. Now, let me get this yoke started. And this, I've done something wrong as usual. It's a nice bus. Yes, it is. Well, it's horrendous to drive, but it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look mad. It's modeled very nicely. Hello, how are you all? N0SCD, good. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Hope you're all good. Yeah, exactly. Well said, Ollie. Oh yeah, sorry. I always forget with these buses. In order to get the lights working, you have to click this switch, and there they are. What's wrong with this bus? Why is it crying at me? There we go. So I do apologise about this. I'm a bit of a noob with this bus, and the street light's always a pain to get started. So, Simon Cam, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Good to see you here. Streetlight is great. Ah, yes, I know some. You either love them or hate them. I'm someone that hates them, but there's people that love them, which is fair enough. The next route would be 172. 172 is not in Scunthorpe, I'm afraid. Charlie Williams, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Good to see you here. BPS switch. What's the BPS switch? I don't know what the BPS switch is. What's the BPS switch? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I know, and it's not starting as well. Make life extra hard. Let's give it to the CPU. There we go. What's the CPU doing? Sorry about that. The CPU is trying to crash the bus. What the hell? I don't know what's up with this bus. The CPU is driving it, and it's not doing a great job. Yeah, bear with me. Sorry about this. Obviously, too, as you can see, the AI drives pathetically, horrendously. What's new there? We're almost there. Let's get going. I don't know what the BPS switch is. That's the issue. Check it again. I'm the best around. Jimmy Pooh, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Good to see you here. Is the battery protective switch? Okay, and where is that switch? Oh, thank you, Brandon. That worked. Our ears can breathe again. Oh wait, I switched off the bus. Never mind. What have I done? There we go. Okay, stand K. I still don't know how to use the middle mouse button. What do you mean? So do you have a laptop? Do you have an actual mouse? Do you have an actual mouse? That sounds like my fire alarm, yes. This bus is trying to, you know, destroy our ears. Ben's Furtenbacher, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Good to see you here. Where's the master light? Oh, there is a BPS switch, yeah. This is actually the Studio Polygon light. Does anyone have the master light? Pretty sure the master light is an old bus. No one has it anymore. Let me just turn up my passengers and my AI traffic, because it's for the London settings. So we want this a bit higher. Perfecto. So, I've missed a few stuff in chat. Let me download Scunthorpe really quick. Be right back. No worries, it's a great map. Wow, it's quite good. I'm quite happy First Bus retired from Plymouth in 2015. See, another one that doesn't like First Bus. Yeah, they seem to have a few people that aren't their biggest supporters. which is fair enough, I guess. They've kind of built up a bad name for themselves. By the light master switch. By the light. Ah, okay. I'm sure it's gonna be quiet after a while. There we go. You have to, because usually you have to wait 3 minutes before you start it up. I probably should have started the bus up before I started the stream, but look at live and learn. Also, we're very early. That's why there's no passengers on board. So I think we're meant to leave at 8:33. Loading AI, and there we go. My computer, my mouse is broken. Rip. Oh yikes! On the bright side, mouses are very cheap, so you can get a new one soon. To be honest, this bus is crap. I agree. I don't like it. Anyway, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Good to see you here. My mouse is broken. Rip. Do you have to purchase the Streetlite on Steam, or can you download somewhere? Well, officially you have to buy it on Steam now. You know, I can't speak about it being available elsewhere, but I don't know. It's a payware add-on, so you know, legally speaking, you have to buy it on Steam. The brakes are too sensitive. Yeah, but the good thing is this bus can barely get up to speed anyway, so you don't really need the brakes. Okay. AI is loading there in the background. This will take a few seconds. There we go. Oh, now the passengers. Yeah, so there's my custom AI list. Might be a bit laggy, but don't think it is. It's quite nice. It's got all the buses. We now have a registered new First Bus only along Stagecoach who took over in 2015 and PCB, so all 3 major bus operators will be operated by the First. Oh, so First are coming back to you, Ollie. They're coming back. How are you feeling about that? So much of them being gone since 2015. Great Scunthorpe 2 still doesn't work for me. Yeah, a lot of people seem to have issues with Great Scunthorpe 2. I'm guessing, are you missing any objects first of all? Are you missing any objects, Jerry? Or if that's not the case, then it's probably the language pack that's the issue. Okay, thank you. No worries. Do London. So yeah, we'll do London in the next stream. This stream just doing Scunthorpe just to kind of change things up because I've been doing a lot of London. But next stream will probably be London, and then after that Gainsborough. We'll kind of even it out. Yeah, London next stream exactly. It'll be called the Dartmoor Explorer. A lot of bus companies seem to like to use the name Explorer in their name. Why is that? Like, is there really that much exploring that you do on the same bus route every day? I might be able to watch the whole stream. Oh, nice, nice. Good to hear, good to hear. Yeah, this should be a fairly... no, it shouldn't be too long. It'll be like an hour or two max. Also, all my C400s are white because I've used the fix, and even though technically all the repaints are in the right place, they don't show up. But I don't know. I'll look into it. Yeah, so I'll do the Enviro 200 MMC next. So what route do you want me to do next, London MMC? I can use that next. This map has barely any passengers anyway, so a single deck won't be an issue. I checked and nothing was missing. Are there any objects or splines when you check that use characters that aren't ones that are used in the English alphabet? Because I'm guessing your PC is set in English. So if your PC is set in English, because Omsi 2 is a bit of an outdated program, it can only recognize characters that are part of your default language. So sometimes what you have to do is you have to download the Windows language pack for the language that the map is in, and then that should make it work once you have that. Once you're using that language on Windows, it's a bit of a nuisance to do, but that's the only fix around. That's why I never really bother with maps that have umlauts or have like foreign to my keyboard characters, because it's just a bit of a hassle to set up. Never mind, just me, lol. Stream crash, well, no, I think that's your end this time. For once. The map looks cool as well. Yeah, it's a nice map. It's a bit repetitive. I prefer other UK maps, but it's still quite good. It has loads of routes. Some routes are even an hour long, so you know there's a lot to drive around. Especially for 2016, it was a very high quality map. In Smarden. I thought you didn't like this map. I'm not a fan, but you know, I like to keep the variety going. Like, it's okay. Like, it's not like I dislike it or anything, but I just prefer other maps. But it's grand. You know, like, there's better, there's worse. Invite to come to MC and Smarden. We'll stick to Scunthorpe mainly because if we go to Smarden, it means I have to restart the game, and that just wastes time. So that's why I generally like to stick to one map per stream. But I can do Smarden soon again. But I'd say just stick to Scunthorpe for today, just because otherwise we'll be wasting like 10-15 minutes loading Omsi 2. Scunthorpe should get a big update, who agrees? I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure it includes most of Scunthorpe. What maybe they should do is they should merge Scunthorpe and Gainsborough together, because Gainsborough is actually quite close to Scunthorpe. The Wright Streetlite is a bad bus. Oh, I agree with you, I don't like this bus either. But I thought we'd drive it because we haven't driven it in ages. It's meant to be a hybrid, but it doesn't really feel like a hybrid. Yeah. What about you, London Transport 211? Do you like this map? I knew Route 452 would be an AI route in Omsi. How come? Yeah. Has Reese included all the? I think Reese has included most routes as AI. I think it's only the 109 that's missing, and the 333 is not there. But apart from that, I think all the other ones are in there, or most of them. Yeah, because the 452, a large share of it is in London, so might as well include it. Wait, are you Irish? Yes. Are you London Transport 211? Okay, same route. Do you really not want? Oh, do you want the same route? Do you not want some variety? Scunthorpe looks great. Yeah, it's quite good. It's like there's no issue with it detail wise. The only thing is I just find it a bit repetitive because you're kind of going through housing estates all the time. Okay, 200 MMC doesn't sound like a hybrid. Yeah, it doesn't. Now the sounds of the Streetlite aren't great. That's the thing. Unfortunately, like the Cummins ones are okay, but the Voy ones are not great. Okay, I think I don't have the right half in the C400R folder. Yeah, Scunthorpe has some tight roads, but don't worry, today we'll be driving properly. So it won't be like our last stream where we were running red lights and everything. We'll follow the rules of the road, bar the speed limits. Yeah, the sounds a bit muffled as well, but this hybrid Daimler sounds better than the other Daimler. The other Daimler sounds terrible, in my opinion. So I'll do the 22 next with the Enviro 200 MC. How about that? I quite like the 22. I think it's the nicest route in the game. Go look at the traffic. Yeah, all UK maps have tight roads. Is there any UK map that doesn't have tight roads? I guess Farkington, but that has like 1 or 2 tight roads. Also, wish Scunthorpe and Gainsborough would have the connecting routes. Would be nice to into both towns. Yes, I agree. Would be nice. Well, I prefer Gainsborough, but yeah. Is there any route that runs between Gainsborough and Scunthorpe? Be nice to have kind of like an intercity route. Get some trash along the dual carriageway or intercity road. I'm downloading the language pack right now. You just make sure it's the right language pack. I'm not sure which language pack it has to use. Hopefully that works. Okay. Actually, I was thinking of making a video about the 4 upcoming bus simulators for this year, just to kind of give information. That's something people would be interested in seeing. Out of curiosity. Yeah, so this 4 route as well. This 4 route is basically a straight line. So it's it's not the most interesting route. From Hornsby the 22 is the nicest, and then from a Stagecoach I like the 31 and 32. And 37 and 38 are quite nice as well. Okay, I might have to turn my traffic settings a little bit down. I have them at 183 cars, which might be a bit overkill. Like, look, there's more traffic in Scunthorpe than London. Yes, the 350 I believe connects both towns. Ah, that's Stagecoach fast car, isn't it? I'm pretty sure we saw the 350 there in the bus station like 5 minutes ago. Oh, nice. Yeah, that would be nice. That's a shame because there isn't really any way to like merge 2 maps on Omsi 2, is there? Like you can't like just copy the tiles from one map and just paste them in another map. But then, I don't know how the developer of Hafen City did it. I'm guessing the developer of Hafen City, because Hafen City has Hamburg in it if you own Hamburg. So I'm guessing what he did is he built on top of Hamburg, and then he just uploaded 2 files, and then he deleted Hamburg from 1 for the people who don't have Hamburg. Yorkshire U36 is a nice route to trash. Yes, it is. I prefer the U37 though. Personally, I think the U37 is nice. The 20 is the best route for trash. I prefer the 20. That's my favourite route in Yorkshire. The available placement one's quite good for trash as well. Yeah, also, I'm sorry that the livery is in the Lux livery. I have the Stagecoach livery, but this is a Hornsby bus, so it won't be very realistic. Hornsby route. Is anyone getting off? Oh, there is. Oops. But there's no back door here, so better let them off at the next stop. It goes to Lincoln from Gainsborough. Feels like a long route. Okay, let me turn down the AI traffic because this is ridiculous. Oh, it's because that's why. Look at me. I've put the road traffic count on 100%. That's way too high. Now have it at like 77 and turn it down to like 141. Because this is way too high. I was wondering why there's so many cars on the road. Merging maps would be awesome like you can on Train Sim law. Oh, can you do it on Train Sim? Is that Train Simulator 2021? It's pretty high tech then, considering it's a game from 2009. We're going to be stuck at these lights for a while. What have I done? What have I done? Let's see if they'll get off here. Don't tell me Omsi 2's crashed already. No, it hasn't. Good. Arkian, hello, welcome to the stream. So much lag, yeah, I've put the AI cars at too much. I thought see, because I was meant to increase the factor passenger count, so there's more passengers, and I accidentally increased the road factor count, so there's 183 cars on the road. Something like that. You're on Route 4 right now? Yes, we are. We're on Route 4 from Stagecoach Station to Lakeside, and then we'll do the 22 with the 200 MC back. Okay, we're going to do some cheating here because I don't want to be waiting at traffic lights all day. Don't try this at home. Well, okay, look, that was fine. Just because I'm not here to stand at traffic lights for like 5-10 minutes. The traffic, yeah. That's probably like the most traffic someone's seen in Omsi too. Have you caught collisions enough? Yes, I have. I would have them on, but the only issue is Scunthorpe is full of invisible walls, so we can't really have collisions on. Because I was actually playing BCS with collisions on in Scunthorpe, and I hit this invisible wall. It cost like €3,000 worth of damage in game, so you know it was a bit of a disaster. The Wright Streetlite is bad bus. I second that. I second that. You know, Omsi 2 won't work with the custom maps install. I get the Bluestar, although I'm using map tools, but it says the map folder isn't a folder. So basically that's because you're missing objects or splines. Where are you downloading a map? So your map should be in the map folder. So in your Omsi 2 main directory, which is program files numbers 86, Steam apps, common, Omsi 2. Basically under maps, the map folder should be there. But then all the objects and all the splines that are required for the map should be in the scene object and the spline folder respectively. The cars are slow to move. The cars are, yeah, they're very slow. This bus is actually quite fast for a street light. However, I feeling this takes off a bit too fast for a street light, because these things are the slowest things taking off. But I think what happened was because a lot of people were complaining the street light's very slow, even though that's how it is in real life. So I think in one of the updates, River Seedle made it accelerate a bit more, quicker than it is in real, quicker than it accelerates in real life. I remember that. I completely forgot what that was, but I'm sure it'll come back to me in a few minutes. Actually, that's interesting, because this is the bus of the West Country AI list, but this morning uses the same one, but it doesn't have the purple Skoda. What's your safe stuff, mate? Yeah, so this is like the main shop. This is like the main street here to the left. We're gonna be here a while. Let's just, you know, let's just break a few rules here. And to be honest, this is kind of good because we won't clip the curb now because we have enough clearance to make the turn. So it works out in the end. It works out. The passengers are happy, the bus driver is happy, the car drivers and the police are, well, they're not here. Is it handwriting I meant to download? It's the language pack. So in Windows, I think it's basically the full language pack. So it's the everything. It's the writing. It's the. I'm not too sure. I say this is just download the whole language pack. It's not something I've tried myself, but I know that's how to fix it. But yeah, the thing is, you want to remember how you set it so you can remove it then, because obviously I'm guessing you don't speak the language that you're gonna set it into. So make sure you know how to set it back. A cheap point. Oh yes. Oh yes. Now I remember. Well, there are most scripts in the add-on folder of Omsi. You can put it for lower performance for this and the MMC. Oh, can you? Yeah, I'm using the AI one for the MMC, but to be honest, I don't think that makes a massive performance improvement. Let's take a look. Yeah, I don't know why the Streetlite and the 400 MMC are so heavy on the PC. I think it's because the DGS textures aren't compressed at all. The traffic in this game is terrible. Like when you reduce the AI list, it still doubles it. Yeah, that's the thing with the AI list. Like for Yorkshire, I put in my Yorkshire AI list, I only had 2 Evo cities, and somehow I was seeing like 4 or 5 Evo cities, even though the AI list is only 2. So Omsi 2 kind of has a mind of its own. I remember you saying you were going to be driving normally, haha. Yeah, that is true. I did say that. I will be. We're stopping at the red lights. Change of plan. The traffic. I don't want to be sitting at traffic lights, so you know. It's all about a balance, eh? But yeah, point taken. Yeah, sometimes the repaint doesn't load, I don't know why. At least it's not the horrendous Studio Polygon Livery. I wonder why they put the stops kind of there, not like they put them towards the end rather than putting them in the, like they put them in the middle rather than the front. This might be a screenshot or thumbnail. By the market, by the pumpkin market. Must be Halloween. Is the streetlight getting mirrorless as well? Oh, no, it's not. Stopping on the red light, that's a good sign, yes, we'll do that. Thankfully there's not too many of those. Yeah, sorry about the AI list, I need to look at that. Because they're not showing the routes. Because I haven't bothered to download the fix for the C400R because then I have to change everything back again. I have to change all my AI lists back. So, that's hassle, but I will do it at some point. Can you turn the AI traffic down? Yes, I can. I turned it down there. So I had it at 183 at 100%. I turned it down to 141 at like 79%. So that should hopefully reduce things. So it shouldn't be as busy anymore. Anyway, there's not going to be much traffic here because we're out of the main streets. These are kind of like the housing estates. Yeah, one thing for people using keyboard is roundabouts are the biggest pain on the keyboard. That's one benefit of having a steering wheel is that roundabouts are much easier. Even on the mouse, I'd say they're easier. Focus, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Good to see you here. How are you today? Mercedes-Benz. Actually, the Daimler engines are made by Mercedes-Benz in some cases, so there's our local engine maker. Producer. I'm gonna play Train Sim 2 while watching. Ah, nice. Did you get Train Sim World 2 recently? Because I don't remember you playing it before. How is it? I was thinking of doing a stream at some point, I don't know when, of World of Subway Street London Underground. So let me let me know if you're interested in that, or if I should just scrap that, because I need to install it again if I do. Barely any stops. There's quite a few stops, it's just there's no passengers around them because it's all housing estates, so most of the time there won't really be anyone waiting there. It's a nice change from London. And people at the stops, yeah. Good and you? I'm good. Extra TT, hello. You're not extra by any chance, just a different account. I got Train Simulator 21, so do I. Haven't played in like a few months now. So there's Hornsby Depot. This is where Route 4 operates out of. As you can see, it's like a petrol station, it's tiny. It's so realistic, the finest detail in the game is... Ah, that's good. Because I remember some people were saying that Train Sim World 2 is not very realistic. That's what people were complaining about, like saying Train Sim is much more realistic, but... Glad to see you finding it realistic. I don't know myself, because trains aren't really my forte. Not that buses are, but I know more about buses than trains. So, that, you know, it tells you how much I know about trains then. But yeah, I personally prefer like Train Sim World, because just the graphics are miles ahead. Probably Train Simulator 2021, the graphics are just a bit too outdated. IMO. I say that as I play Omsi 2, but I think the Omsi 2 graphics are better. I know, yes, please play Train Sim 2 World Bakerloo Line. I don't have Train Sim 2, but that's the thing, I'd get it, but I'm not sure it's worth it just to play the Bakerloo Line once. But anyways, no, not me. Ah, okay. Just checking. Other than the brakes, hate you can't see out of the side mirrors from the fob. Oh, I agree. That's one thing I always hate about some buses is not being able to see through the side mirrors because they don't have to flick through. I say with the wheel it's a bit more of a pain doing it because with the keyboard at least it's just right beside me, I guess. Because when with my wheel on is doing the flicking, it was a bit awkward to do. Yeah, that's what I like with the C200, because the C200 you can see this mirror here, and this mirror is actually positioned right, because this mirror here I can't actually see anything. Like you can barely see the cab at the back. But these mirrors are adjustable actually. No, they're not. Oh, pie extra. Use half suit to make blinds. Yes, I was thinking, I don't think you can make blinds with half suit. Half suit's only to make like Canix displays, but I was thinking of using it to make my 36X route. I've used it, if any of you guys noticed my intro, I used half suit to make the intro there. To put the TransportEnthusiast on the LED bus display. Use half suit. I'm gonna try Scunthorpe now. Hopefully it works for you, Joey. Hoping it works. Hello, lol, I didn't know Omsi would add trains. Oh yes, there's always been trains in Omsi too, like the Lynch band or the map that Omsi 2 came with has trains. and you can actually see the cab inside. Like if you want, I can at some point I might make a video of the, I already have one, but I might make one of the U-Bahn in the Berlin-Spandau map. But yeah, there's trams as well that are fully drivable. Welcome back, NOC0N0SCD, good to see you back. Okay, oh, lovely. You gotta love when you end up stuck at the traffic light because Omsi 2 AI doesn't know where it's at. So we're almost finished this route, so next we'll do the 22, since no one's really requested the route, so I'm guessing most of you don't know this map, and then we'll use the 200 MMC as requested by London MMC 200. Coincidence. There's the golden oldie, V70L ALX 400. Oh yeah, look how like from far away it looks like it's taller at the back. Well, the AI routes. So Jerry, AI routes are basically they're routes that you can't drive in game. Basically, they're routes that the computer controls, and they're not the full route. So the full route's not in there. So usually they disappear off the map. So that's what they are basically. I'm not stuck, but I'm still going to be here. Ah, yeah, no worries, yeah. Same, fair. Hopefully this Peugeot 106 will move this time with the lights. I wonder why this Peugeot 106 been. Oh, this is from Omsi 2, never mind. This is from default because I was wondering. There'd be no reason to add it in a new AI list. Also, this bus has very high revs in first gear. Because as you can see, we had the high handbrake on it. Like the revving I was doing seems a bit too high. I'm thinking of driving a Gemini 2 on 196. What, 196 in London or is it on a different map? There's no 196 in London as of yet, is there? But yeah, oh, the Gemini 2. I can't stand the Gemini 2, the London spec one. When you drive them, yeah, there's a Gemini 2 from a few years ago, but it's just, compared to the maps we have now, it's not great. Some good old trash. I always like this road. Full speed ahead. I used to remove the speed limiter from the street light, but it made it drive very unrealistically, so I put it back on. Because it messed with the acceleration as well. And I changed the RPMs. You can drive AI routes, yes you can. You can drive them. The only thing, yeah, it's basically you can't set them on the timetable, but if you take over an AI bus, you can drive it. However, some maps use AI buses with no cab inside. So, but in most maps, the AI buses are drivable buses. So yeah, you can drive AI routes. I do it a lot of times. You can also set the destination yourself as well, because they're in the HOF. Yeah, AI routes are drivable, yeah. Stay there. While we are driving properly, the AI still refuses to. Nice speed, yeah. Top speed, 85 kilometers an hour. So this is the Lakeside terminus. So now we're going to change bus. I'm going to start from here back to Scunthorpe on the 22. Two different ways of doing it. We've made it. Ah, feels good to get rid of this bus. Okay. So I'm just gonna turn on display capture for a second. Where is display capture? And let's load in our second bus. So we're going to do the 200 mmc 11.5 meter on the 22 next, and then I'll let you guys decide what we do after that. Well, you just decide as well. Let's crash the game. Careful what you wish for now. No, don't jinx it. If you have the MSG3 or 400 mmc or this bus, you can set the blinds to any AI route and do it without timetables. Yes, exactly. So that's one thing. That's why I'm trying to do all the London AI routes now with the Gen 3 or the 400 mmc or the Streetlight, because once the blind packs comes out, then I'm guessing it's going to overwrite the current London HEV, so I won't be able to set them up anymore. So I'm guessing Scunthorpe's working for you then, Sherry, if you're going to play it now. That's good, that's good. Insert millions of buses, yeah, imagine, not like game automatic devices. Scunthorpe is really short. Yeah, but Great Scunthorpe 2 is not, is it? Can we go to London, please? We will do it in the next stream, but I tend to stick to the map we're in, because if we go to London, it's just going to, it'll take too long. And the other thing is, then it's kind of hard to give a title to the video for the replayers, but I guess some people want to see London, so we'll be back to London in the next stream, which will probably be tomorrow. So there's a few requests for London. So tomorrow in London or Wednesday, but most likely tomorrow we'll be doing the N2 with the NRM. I think there was also a request to do the P5 with the C400, but I'll see what you guys request after the 22. And we'll, I don't know, we'll see. I generally don't like going to different maps because it just takes too long. But yeah, I see I'm not the only one that's not a fan of this map. I don't have Hornsby, so let's put Arriva. Never mind. More bus. Scunthorpe, where are you? Yes, we can do the 9 and double decker ground. What double decker do you want me to use NO as N0 SCD? So London 200 MMC, we're joining the 200 MMC next, so we'll do the 9 after that. I don't know what double decker to use. Oh, yep, that works. Yeah, look at the AI cars. One's driven into the terrain. Lol. So let's set our route. Hornsby travel. 22. Where are you? Perfecto. So 9. What was it? 7. So let's put 5. And let me turn off display capture. This one uses some sort of blinds, I think. Can you use the NRM? Yes, I can. I'll do the NRM. Cool. To be honest, I don't mind any map. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So yeah, because I know some people were saying they want to see something else apart from London, so that's why I was not sure is London kind of getting old or not. But I'm guessing people want to see more of London, which is fair enough. I quite like London as well. It's my favourite map, so I'll happily go back to London. But after 5 hours last stream, I think it was nice to have a break. Just a heads up, tomorrow's video is not going to be a UK map because there's a new bus that's been released. It's one from the 1970s. So, yeah, but after that, it's all UK stuff. Oh, I don't have the gear in. Is the engine on? Why is the bus not moving? That's strange. I think this repaint's broken. Sorry about this, I think the repaint's broken because for some reason the bus is not moving. And it should do. Yeah, I think this repaint's broken, so I'm going to have to take a different repaint. Sorry about that, but yeah. You gotta love when the repaints are broken. Sometimes the repaints break the bus. That's the issue. It's so late. Is it? It's only like 8 o'clock. I love Yorkshire, but London is my favourite map. Yeah, I love Yorkshire as well. But Yorkshire's kind of got... I've kind of gotten like fed up of Yorkshire because kind of done it to death. But yeah, London's just nice. Let's use the NRM. Yes, we'll use the NRM after this because London MMC requests to use this bus. But then after that we'll use the NRM. The 22 is only like 25 minutes anyway. So we should have ample time. I'm going to test that this one actually tries before we even set our thing. Yeah, so we'll use the NRM. So we'll use the NRM on the 9. So that's because this was the first request and then the NRM is the second request. So we'll have time to do that as well. 9 or 7. We have no time to hang about. Oh, where is that one hiding? Oh wow, we only have like 20 minutes to do this route. Pinopal, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Good to see you here. There we go, yeah. So that repaint was broken. The Morbus repaint was broken because I don't know what's the story with the repaints. It's the same with the Enviro 400 MMC. Some repaints, the bus refuses to move. Hey Johnson, how do you open display capture so you don't have windows opening or something? Yeah, so on display capture, you see this here, you just click it here and then you use game capture or window capture. The issue with display capture is it captures everything, so if you want to capture only a specific window, you have to set it manually. But it's a bit annoying because sometimes you might want to have 2 windows. I haven't quite figured out if it's even possible to have a capture that captures 2 windows but not everything. So yeah, basically you need to have display capture on if you want to capture more than 2 windows. So if I want to capture the Omni navigation and Omsi 2, the only way is to use display capture as far as I know. Not sure where that car stopped, so like stopped way too behind the zebra crossing, but look at. I am using Omni navigation, by the way. Thanks to Daniel Lewis Aberdeen for giving me it as a gift on Steam. First Bus. Ollie, your favourite company, if you're still here. I love that we're going to be using a double decker on the line, which is probably the route that least needs them, and yet we're using the single deckers on the other ones. Although to be fair, no route really needs a double decker. Welcome back, Brad the Gamer. Glad to see you back. Glad to see you back. How are you today? This has some nice country scenery, so that's why I like the 22. I always like the rural scenery. On some nice roundabouts. I wonder what's the point of having a roundabout here, considering that there's no roads either way. It's literally could save so much hassle at the roundabout. I guess it's a speed measure, but might as well just put a speed bump. Also, if any of you saw that chap, he was just like doing some air dancing. Oh, that's strange. Look at that. Anytime I move the bus, the chap in front moves. What is going on? Yeah, I think my Omsi 2 needs a reinstall. Look at that, look at that. You see, watch the chap there in the white t-shirt to the right. If I turn now to the left, he'll move to the left as well. I don't know what's going on. Is he meant to be inside the bus? Is he going outside of the bus boundary? What were you usually driving? We're driving the 22, and I think we're being. I think the guy is leading the bus by the looks of it. Yes, we're driving the 22 from Lakeside to Scunthorpe, which is the best route if you ask me. What's everyone's favourite route in Scunthorpe? Okay, now he's gone invisible. He's gone into someone's house. Yeah, I think the issue here with me is I have too many stuff in the AI list that's causing bugs. Be right back. No worries, focus. Thanks for letting me know. Coolio, coolio. Hope you can all hear me well. Just testing that now. Perfecto. Top of the morning to you. Hello? Passengers have been very quiet actually. I don't think they've complained at all this journey. Usually they do be complaining. Oh, I think that was the first roundabout we did properly using this bus. And never mind, I clipped the curb. That's because I took my hands off the keyboard for a second. Interestingly enough, we haven't seen any C200s yet. I had a C200 in the AI list today, but so far they've been fairly elusive. Yeah, probably should have chosen the 8.9 meter one. Easy on the roundabouts, and as you can see, it doesn't make too much difference on the actual passenger loads. I guess more social distancing. If anyone plays Train Sim 2, who knows how to... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing with the keyboards and Train Simulator and Train Simulator work too. They're quite confusing, but if you do the tutorial, it kind of goes through them, doesn't it? So the tutorial's quite handy, because it tells you everything you need to know, really. But yeah, the keyboards they're not as intuitive as Omsi 2. Love the way that passengers waiting to cross the middle of the road. They really have safety at the top of their head, at the top of their mind. Yeah, so the 22 is like the convoluted route. So you have the 4 and the 22. So basically the start and end at the same place, but the 4 is the direct version. Then the 22 is the one that kind of does a lot of long-winded detours. But at the same time, this only has 20 minutes to get there. I think we had more time on the 4, strangely enough. So we need to hit the metal to the pedal, or the pedal to the metal. Oh, the church in the background does always stand out in Omsi too, eh? Oi, you're not waiting until I finish my turn. Yeah, I know we meant to wait until all the cars are finished, but we're there all day. What's all this traffic about? So housing estate, technically. Full throttle. Let's see what difference this makes. If only the police cars could pull you over in Omsi too. Give you a ticket. It's me, Derpy. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Good to see you here. Hope all is well, How are you on this fine day? Ah, there we go. All the glitching. Yeah, I have no idea where we are in the map. Last thing about Scunthorpe, like and most of these UK maps, like I have no idea where we are relative to the map. It's only London, I actually know when we're driving where I am on most of the West Country. Because all the other maps, they kind of do a lot of circling, so you kind of actually think you're very far away from where you started, but you're actually very close by. I just bought a wheel. Oh, nice. What wheel do you have, out of curiosity? How is it? Have you managed to set it up correctly? I see a few people are having issues setting up their wheels in Omsi too. It would be more interesting to have the police pull over the buses. Yeah, exactly. Actually, because ETS too, like if you pass the police, they give you a ticket. It would be funny if well, not funny, but it'd be more realistic, I'd say, if the police actually pulled you over, just to add that extra bit of realism. Next update is to add the P5 RP Peckham Houston. The next update, yeah, I'm not quite sure if the next update's going to add both the P5 and the RRP or just one of those two, but I don't think Peckham and Houston's the next update as far as I know. Pretty sure the P5 when it's added, at least initially, is only going to go from Brixton to Elephant and Castle, because that's what it says in the route guide, so I don't think that's the plan. It's kind of interesting, because what did we say in 2017 after his data failure was the plan for London? Because the current route guide, is that based off the release date of the 10th of December, or is that based off the final plan for the map? Imagine the speed cameras work. They actually do, if you're playing Bus Company Simulator, they actually detect your speed, and you get a speeding ticket. Bit of a nuisance. Flying Force GT. Ah, nice, that's a fairly solid wheel. And a lot of people use that. Okay. So now we're fairly near Scunthorpe, that's the main street. I think we're here with the 22. Wilkinson. I remember being in this shop and I can't remember what exactly they sell. Let's see if it'll get off here, save us some time. Nope. Should rather wait at the traffic light. No choice. Okay, yeah. Video. Yeah, I don't know what this. I always have this white rectangle here. It wasn't white when you drove here with the 4, but also that building there is in literally every UK map. It's in Yorkshire, it's in Smarden. There it is in Scunthorpe. Out of curiosity, do you want to see Grangebury's stream, or should I just stick to London, just so I kind of know what to do? Paris is also coming out soon. There's a release date for Paris, actually. You mentioned it in the Omsi2 news video and in the Discord. Ooh. Close. Why is this bus pulling over? There's no timing point in Scunthorpe. You might want to hurry up there, mate. Both RP and 5P are going to be on the next. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I wasn't sure. I thought initially it's just going to be RP and then the P5 or something like that. But it's good to hear, I suppose. Yeah, because actually now that I think about it, like the RP uses the same route as the P5. Someone's saying it only goes from Lockburn Junction, but I'm pretty sure on the route guide it says it goes from Elephant and Castle to Streatham Station. Is the RP a real route? Because it kind of seems a bit pointless because it's really just the P5 and then the 133, isn't it? But yeah, looking forward to the P5 because the P5 is a very nice route from what we've driven with some of the scenery missing. Nice change from the usual. It's kind of like the 201. Got some nice suburban streets, housing estates and likes. Just a bit of a break from the bustling streets of London. Exactly. When there's a red light, have a glass of water or a bottle of water. I should probably read out the person who said the chat when I read out the chat messages. Let me know if I should do that or not. Hands, face, space. Ah, yes, yes. Rules to live by. Yeah, so this junction here is always a nightmare because if there's cars coming, they won't turn and then you'll be stuck waiting here forever, especially if there's a backlog, but thankfully today there isn't. Ah, nope, that's not gonna work. There really should be like a filter light here that lets you turn right, because I don't think it actually works. This, like, when there's a lot of traffic here, there's no way for these cars to turn. Taking their time, I see. Well, I ain't. You snooze, you lose. Goodbye. Red Passat was better than the other one. Yes, you can't do that. And then if you get pulled over, you'll be having some tea and biscuits at the police station. Does anyone have an idea when the next update could be? Yeah, it's very hard to gauge because, like, with ADL London, it was kind of easy to guess the date because Aerosoft are quite predictable. But now with the update, it's, you know, anyone's guess would be as good as mine. Hard to know. I don't know how long would it take to add in the scenery is the question, because that will kind of indicate how long it will take to add in Euston and Old Kent Road. Perhaps what Reese is planning to do is he's planning to add the P5 and the RP, but secretly he's planning to add in Euston and Old Kent Road as well. So that might mean it might take a bit longer to get the map out. You never know. Yeah, having a big old feast while you're driving sounds like a good plan, eh? That's the life. At every red light, just have your big old feast out and some donuts, crisps, a packet of crisps. What else? Yeah, sandwiches, McDonald's, etc, etc. Devonshire Drive. What would you call a place named Drive? Much better calling it a street, a road. Lovely. So Omni navigation is broken. I'll just show you here what it's doing. If you take a look here, it's missing for a section. Shows the paper quality of this add-on. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Be a nice surprise anyway. Because that's what I say, like, you don't want to be updating it every time, because every time you update it, you have to do a bunch of, like, checks and, you know, beta tests, so it's a lot easier instead of having to do, like, 3 or 4 updates. Regular updates, it's much easier to just do one massive update. But I wonder how much longer is he planning to work on London. Like, if I was him, I'd probably be eager to, you know, finish the project and move on. Chocolate preferably a double decker. LMAO. Ah yes, double deckers. Actually, I got some double deckers because they're on offer in Tesco, like 4 for 60 cents. Quite good. They're still here, haven't eaten them. Not the biggest fan of double deckers. Wait, is that meant to be a play on the words? Are you actually being serious now that I think of it? And they haven't fixed it since 2015. What's this extra? What haven't they fixed since 2015? ADL London, actually, even though it started in 2015, it's actually from 2017 onwards, because after the job, I'm pretty sure everything got deleted. I think that's why a lot of people who were speculating about ADL London kept saying that. So SteamDB is basically a website that allows people to see kind of more into the Steam files. Basically, that's how devs there, they upload stuff to the depot, and what that basically means is they're uploading game files to be saved to the Steam cloud. So London was actually getting a lot of like before it was released, there's quite a few updates to the depot file of ADL London. So that's kind of a way you can see what's the progress with add-ons. Ah, there you go. I'm going to be driving the 196 and the Gemini 2. What map are you driving the 196 though on? Because I don't know any map with the 196. We're going to do a night shift on the N68 later. Oh yeah, it's been a while since you've driven the N68, so I really like the N68. The roads are empty, even better. Maybe he's just starting, oh yeah. That must be a very short route if you already finished the 196. Oi oi! So the NRM on the 9 will be next, which again is a fairly short route. Oh, is Scunthorpe not working? Sorry to hear that, Jerry. What does your log file say actually? That Jerry, if you're in the Discord, if you want to go into your Omsi 2 main directory and if you want to upload your log file.txt and share it on the Discord, because then it will show what's the error. It will indicate why the map's not loading. Because sometimes map tool can only do so much. But yeah. Have you got the other UK maps? Actually, Great Scunthorpe 2 has a RHD version. You're downloading the LHD version or the RHD version? Surprised no one in the UK community plays the RHD version, because like I remember when it came out, it looked like a really good map. But I never got it because back in the day my PC wasn't great. And yeah. Ah, here. You let them through but not the bus, how kind. I see you hold your car drivers in a higher regard. Cheeky. You better hope you never take the bus again, because I don't remember that. Driving it between Vixen and Norwood. So I'm guessing that's one of the AI routes that's not actually in-game, because I've never seen a 196. So because that's basically the same as the 2, isn't it? I'm guessing it's a slightly different route, but it's pretty much the same as the 2. Dwayne, Shing, hello? You're King Dan, aren't you? Because I think last time you said it's the same account. Unless I'm mistaken. The N68 is smooth and the dead run can be done in around 10 minutes. And the dead run from Aldwych to West Norwood, really? Nah, 10 minutes seems a bit too. Even I haven't managed to do that in 10 minutes. Dwayne, autocorrect, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Anytime you get a new phone, it always has autocorrect, and it's always a nuisance. Just to know, I'm LS mod in the server Discord. Yeah. That's live stream mod, so it should be. Yes, the AI routes. I'm going to be joining it. I also have announcements. Oh, you got the announcements working on the AI routes. Nice. That's one thing. I wish the AI routes were on the ICU, so then I can play the announcements, because I can't play the announcements unless it's the AI driving it. No worries, the gamer, thanks for letting me know. No worries, life takes priority as always. So now we're almost in Scunthorpe bus station, so it'll be the 9 next with the NRM. First time driving a London bus, one of the buses from ADL London on this map. It's worth it, more like World's End. That was a TV show, wasn't it? Hey, time for some trash. No, it's footpaths then, you need some people walking, but why would you? When you could just walk on the footpath right there, closer, less walking. Oh, wow, this phone's charging fast, let me unplug it at the next stop. Can I be repainted when I repaint? Yes, I can make you a repainter, yeah. The only thing is, because there's a cap of 2 rolls down the Me6 spot, so that's why I can't, that's why you have to DM me, but I'll just repaint it, no worries at all. Now managed to make it say 196 to Elephant Castle and 196 to Norwood Junction. Oh, so why are you doing it only from Vixen? So it doesn't go from Elephant Castle then? Most of it's in the game, isn't it? Let me just pull over here. I just unplugged my phone here. Okay, that's sorted. Hoi, sorry about that. You had enough time to walk up down. That's good. Yes, it's allowed you to repaint on Discord. Just remind me, just DM me, and then because the phone's disconnected from the internet at the moment. Once the stream finishes, I'll be reminded, and I'll give you the repaint role. Link to map, please. Also, it's BuzzFeed. Alex, hello, welcome to stream. Alex, you're in the Discord. Basically, I don't put the links in the description anymore because they're all in the Discord, but I can post it at the end of the stream if you want. It's on Falsim and the bus as well. It's in the Discord, but if you want, I can post it at the end of the stream too. Yeah, so both the bus and the map are free. Just me, you should see his driving in ADL London, both in Falsim. Yeah. Now we will be driving properly in the next ADL London stream, which will probably be tomorrow. The Saturday stream was a rather poor exception. Someone actually said amazing driving. I was like, yeah, I don't think so. I was like, I'm not sure you can say that about most parts. Jackal Gaming, hello, welcome to stream. How are you today? Good to see you here. Hope all is well. Why did I repeat that twice? Don't know. Who wants repaint roll? London 200 MMC. Oh yeah, Brendan, you can assign those. I forgot about that. Cheers. Always N0 SCD. Always. Let us go on. What's the joke? Let us know. You always have some cracking jokes. Because I love repainting. Fair, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I probably should look at repainting because I know like actually getting the repaint work's not too difficult, but it's actually the hassle of doing the repainting itself for me. Because doing a decent repaint, that's the hard bit. I love how in this map, the city centre is where there's one of the biggest opportunities to trash the bus. Oh, 6. I thought it was 5 for a second. 468 to South Croydon ends. Yes, actually, QI, I already have that video recorded. I'm not sure who you're talking to, but I did intend to publish that video like this week. Will be scheduled for next week. Apparently, the master deck or the Gen 3 pack, the London spec, are coming on the 31st of January. But I haven't seen anything official from Blue Orange. I'm not sure how true that is or how credible that source is. Nope, can't do that anymore. Can't overtake. There's always a car in the way. At least there's no Priuses and London taxi cabs here, because in Omsi 2 I don't even know what they're like. But in real life I'm sure they're grand. Yeah, so thanks Brennan for doing that. I was reading tweets and I read that someone saw one of the adverts where it says you can adopt a koala bear. Also, this one paid £75 because she thought she was getting a real koala. I mean, I have no words. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how someone could think you can adopt a koala for £75. But yeah, actually, those ads used to be big back in like 2006, was that like 15 years ago? There used to be a lot of ads about adopting tigers and all. It's actually interesting how ads have changed so much, because like you used to have so much TV ads that were more about like charitable and, you know, noble causes, and now like now all the ads is just for like these really big tech giants or like big corporations, or if not, they're about some sort of a what you call it, new kind of startups that are doing actually quite well, like they're quite big already. Yeah, no, it's not quite. Yeah, I wonder, is there someone that has a pet koala? What stand do we go on? I don't know what stand we're meant to be on. Let's check that. Stand H. Where is stand H? I think it's here to the right. Ah, there's a London C200. And the blinds don't seem to be working on it. Lovely. Oh wait, that's stand G. So I think that's stand K device, so stand H. Oh flip, it's up there, isn't it? Skipping there, so that's the 37, but for some reason the route is not showing, but the actual route number is not showing, but the destination is. But I love to repaint. So have you repainted before London 200 MC? How do you know you love to repaint then if you haven't before? Yeah, sorry about this. This is not how I meant to arrive at stand H, but there you have it. So clearly dual door buses are not intended in Scunthorpe because there's only the front door. So I'm guessing if you use a dual door bus, you'd have to get them to get off at you're using the front door. And that's the 22. Our timetable did not register. Lovely. What's up with all the passengers going out the wrong way? What was the AI route message you sent in what channel? What do you mean QI? I'm a bit confused. Is this in Discord? You talk about Discord. So now let's say goodbye to this bus and let's load in the NRM for the 9. Show this route on the map. Oh, unless you're talking about all the so have a list of all the AI routes in the London. It's in the Omsi 2 add-on London channel, and then if you go and pin comments, it's there. I think there's like 25 AI routes, but all the AI routes that are in add-on London I've listed there. So yeah, it's in the Omsi 2 add-on London channel, and then if you go in the pins, it's one of those. It's one of the pinned comments. Just amount of buses I have here. Time to do the 9 exactly in the NRM. People seem to love I like the NRM a lot. There was a real bus driver today that was that said on the video just like the NRM in Omsi 2 is exactly like the one they drive in real life. So I was like, oh, that's good. So there's the realism. But they said they prefer driving the Gemini 2s and 3s, which, to be fair, I'd say that's what I'd prefer as well. Drop off stand at foot of the bus station. No, you used to be heading to the depot. Don't even bother going into the bus station. Just drop them off. No, it's not. Coolio, yeah. It's a good map. I'll make sure you get all the required downloads though. I'm at Piccadilly Circus Station in TS2. Oh, so like you're near add-on London in so like you're in the same place in TSW that you could be in Omsi 2 add-on London. Shame we're not in Piccadilly Circus at the moment in add-on London. Let's see, which advert should we use? Oh, we have Stagecoach, but this is I think this is the Stagecoach, which is London. So let's just use the bananas repaint, I guess. Or should we use East Rider? Yeah, this one looks decent. No, Scunthorpe power blinds. There we go. No. Have I downloaded the power blinds for Scunthorpe? I think I have because the C200 is showing them. Oh, wait a minute. The 9 is Hornsby, it's not Stagecoach. Oh, I always forget that. I always get mixed up. Has a PVR of 1. PVR, by the way, is just how many buses operate on the route. Euro 6 Cummins ISBE hybrid drivetrain. I mean, interestingly enough to mention Cummins, isn't that copyrighted? What does it mean by drivetrain? Bananas, yeah. I probably should have used the bananas repaint. Oh well. I prefer the avocados one. But both avocados and bananas are fairly exotic fruit. As you can see, performance on Scunthorpe is quite good. So let's do. Is display capture on? Yes, it is. Is he heading towards our bus? We don't even have a route on. He's already ready to get on our bus. Oi, oi, oi. I'm walking to the bus now. Hello? How are you today? How can I help you? Oh, goodbye. Okay. I see how it is. So, yes. Let's get going. Oh man, I want bananas. Oh, sorry about that. Probably should have used the bananas. Bit of a spur of the moment. Last minute change of plan. Lovely how quickly this bus starts up compared to the Streetlite. There's always the next one. Can always use the bananas in the next stream. I'm not sure if you guys want me to do a route after this, because this one's only 10 minutes long, so I'll let you guys decide. Or if we leave it there after this. Okay. This is going to be quite a poor pulling into the bus station, so, but now we have to reverse in. They won't get on at that angle. Welcome back, welcome back. Well, the game of perfect time. I'm not sure if you requested the 9, but we're just starting the 9 with the NRM, so the timing is perfecto. So if you log in, okay, thank God we don't have to log in. Why is it not letting me set up my route though? That's strange. Is it already set up the route for me? Weird. Yeah, okay, so it does work, but oh, because I used the ICU, I forgot. Sorry, I've forgotten how to use this bus already. Look at that, so there we go. Perfecto. That was close. Oh man, I want the bananas back. I want to do 322 route on ALX 400 or bus to the West Country ALX 400. Okay, coolio. So in the next stream we'll do London, and we'll do the. I want to do the 322 actually because we didn't get to do it properly in the last stream. So I'll definitely use the ALX 400 on the 322. Is that the London spec you want me to use or the B70L? I wonder if the announcements work. Let's take a look. Nope, but we can use the. We can play the ones for the bus terminates here. I think they want to get on our bus as well, but tough luck. My favourite bus is the new Routemaster. Ah, nice, nice. Not a fan of them myself, but it actually drives okay. It's improved since the update because the positions, like the position of the wheel, is not very is not like almost 90 degrees, so it's better. I quite like this. My one is probably the E400 and the 400 MMC. Quite like driving the ALX 400 as well. South Coast Transport 2021. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Good to see you here. Oh, these are your blinds. Oh, coolio. Let's give yeah. So shout out to Brendan for making the blinds. Yeah. I requested 9. Oh, sorry. Okay, coolio. N0 SCD. So yeah, thanks to Brendan for making the blinds. Massive help. Yeah. Then you should do a tutorial on how to make blinds. Should be useful. I wonder if I'm guessing there's one on Falsfilm actually. There's always tutorials on Falsfilm and this stuff. No, the 9 is one of the routes I never drive in Scunthorpe because it's so short and I find it's a bit not much to it. Oh, look how much space they're giving. They're conscious of the buses. Yeah, I think in real life they'd be too far behind to actually be able to see the cars coming through. London spec ALX 500 coolio. So we'll do that in the next stream. So there's quite a few requests for London, so we might have to do 2 or 3 London streams. B70L, get a London repaint. Okay, I need to get a London repaint for the B70L. Yeah, I quite like the B70L, but I never really feel it's suitable for London. But sure, you never know. The Evo City and the new Routemaster are my favourite buses, but I like the Evo City more. I quite like the Evo City. The only thing about the Evo City is I find it's very sluggish taking off. The Routemaster is actually quite quick taking off, interestingly enough. Which I'm not sure is realistic as to real life. I'm not sure it represents real life very well. The acceleration that this thing has. Where can I download the Routemaster? So the Routemaster comes with add-on London, so in order to get the Routemaster you need to have the add-on London. But there's an AEC Routemaster being developed, so that's the old London Routemaster. That's being developed, it's being built on top of the HK version. There'll be a bit more information about that on the Omsi news video on Wednesday. Yeah, so now the news videos seem to be scheduled for Wednesday rather than Tuesdays. What's your favourite route in Scunthorpe? My favourite route in Scunthorpe was probably the 22. I like the 22, and then the 37 and 38 are quite nice. And I guess the 31 and the 32, but the 22 is my favourite. What about you? Evo said it's alright, yeah, it's all, yeah. It used to be my favourite, but now I prefer the... Now I prefer the C400 and C200. I feel the cabin the Evo said is like probably the best. Go on now. Imagine seeing a Routemaster in Scunthorpe in real life. Actually does drive quite nice, not gonna lie. Ah, Sainsbury's, look at that. So this is a German object, and what they've done is they've just put the Sainsbury logo at the front. And they've blacked it out. I missed it here though. I'd say Brendan, I'd say he's just AFK, which is fair enough. He does build most of the gyms. EY, welcome back. Good to see you back. My favorite is the 4. Oh, nice. I'm not a huge fan of the 4. Well, I don't know. I quite like the section at the end, just after Hornsby and Lakeside. It's got a nice road for trash, but yeah. So yeah, I find it okay. Illegally parked. Take the windows off. Scunthorpe is still downloading. Shouldn't be taking that long, and the file shouldn't be that big. It actually, Scunthorpe is actually an Omsi 1 map. It used to be LHD, and got converted to RHD for Omsi 2. I wonder if the LHD version is available for Omsi 2. Jacob, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Good to see you here. What does this R mean? Is our bus empty? There's how many people on board? 2. Oh, we can check the cameras actually. The only thing is you can't really see so much from the downstairs camera. I like the go-ahead London buses. Ah. Yeah, for me they're all kind of the same. I guess maintenance is different. Which company in London is best for maintenance? I think people were saying one of the gyms was the worst. One which is the best. I believe they're trying to rescript, however, how the pipelines work, otherwise I'd make a tutorial. Ah yeah, fair, that makes sense, yeah. No point then. Agreed. Why are they trying to rescript how the power blinds work? Is that due to the bug of the blinds rolling when they use the 92E menu? So I'm guessing they can't find a fix for it. That must be why Studio Polygon's using their own scripts. Are you using Bus Company? No, we're not. I'm using Omni Navigation though. I do have Bus Company Simulator, but I haven't played it in like over a month. I might leave the stream to let it download more fast. Yeah, no worries. Hopefully that makes it quicker. I have a question to ask you. No worries. Shoot. Let me know what the question is. Yeah, that turn was slightly too quick. I've been watching and typing for almost an hour now. What are you typing? Glad to see you're here for so long. When I remember you driving on this road, I just remember like, I was like, oh hey, look at, you actually drive properly, you slow down for the speed bump, so. Just this one time. Let's save at the moment. Actually, was that 20 miles per hour? Is this how the speed I was on the Routemaster in real life? Oh, it's 10. I think it's just the resolution's quite bad. Oh, do you mean Brendan? Almost. Oh yeah, I think it's Brendan actually, that makes sense, because that's what you're asking Brendan, never mind. Yeah. My bad. And now I remember that you said Brendan in the live chat. Bye Jay, thanks for stopping by. Good luck with Scunthorpe. I'm at Paddington Station right now as I speak in TSW2 Bakerloo line. Oh nice. Paddington Station, that's near the city centre, isn't it? If you went Piccadilly Circus like 10 minutes ago, must be near the city centre. Is Omni 2 navigation worth it? In my honest opinion, no. So I got this from one of the viewers, but to be honest, I wouldn't recommend it. I was planning to do a review video on it soon, but the issue with Omni navigation is it's useful in the sense that, you know, it kind of shows you which way to go and all, but there's a lot of bugs with it. So sometimes half of the route is missing. Sometimes if the route kind of double back on it, it's very hard to tell where to go the first time, where to go the second time. And then it's not supported in a few maps, and in a few maps they say they're supported, but it's like it doesn't actually show the roads properly. So I don't really think it's worth it, but yeah. I'm really thinking about the speed bumps, yeah. Smooth driving, woohoo, yeah. Be surprised. Oh, and we missed the turn. Now I'm gonna have the swan neck. The blinds made for the SP400 MC. I seen them in their promo screenshot, but that was like over a month ago. They look quite good, pretty much like the ones they look in London. To be honest, I think in real life, as it is in Omsi too, I think the power blinds are better quality on the older buses. On the 400 MC in real life and in game, they look like they're made out of paper. I don't know. Maybe that's just my impressions. I'm guessing they must have done some cost-cutting measure. Carrying fresh air on the 9, the Routemaster. So after we do the 9, do you guys want me to do one more route, or do you want me to leave the stream here? Leave it at this. I'll let you decide. This apparently is an unofficial rule, flashing your lights to yield to someone. It's not an official thing. But I love the way in Omsi 2 it registers. Because I thought in Germany they kind of did things a lot by the book. Because like you don't cross red lights if you're a pedestrian. So that's by the book. Oh, whoops about. I think he means for the London spec. Or maybe... Wait, did you make blinds for the 400 MCI? East Yorkshire. Might value listen to the Yorkshire. Yeah, that's not sure. Okay, so that's the 9. Less than 10 minutes, eh? Thinking maybe doing one more route before we finish off. Maybe, I don't know, the 37 or 38 with the ALX 400. Yeah, see, that's the thing about the one thing I noticed about the difference between the master bus and Studio Polygon buses is with the 400 MC and the Streetlite, there's a character limit on the display, so you can't show more than 20 characters per line, whereas on the master bus, whereas on the Gen 3 it seems to be slightly higher, the character limit. I'm not sure if that's how it is in real life. Do another route. Cool. What route do you want me to do, Jacob? I was thinking doing the 37 and 38. Let you know. Let me know if there's any particular route you want me to do. Preferably one that's not 1 hour long, so not the 31 and 32. Thanks, a few people said that, but I thought it went badly. I modded the mod to make them all. Oh, nice. Yes or no? Okay, so which route do you guys want me to do? I'm thinking of doing the 37. Are we happy with that? I'm using the ALX 400. 37 is a nice route, if you ask me. Oh yeah, actually we'll do the 12. I quite like the 12. So we'll use the C400 on the 12. I like the sound of that. Yeah, actually. Yeah. Because the 12 is not a circle route, and I prefer non-circle routes. I love the way the NRM doesn't have a kilometer. It only shows miles per hour. All the buses have kilometers as well. Will you use this London spec C400? Ah, okay, that makes... Oh, so oh, I guess what you mean. So I'm guessing what you mean is it like scrolls horizontally. Yeah, I'm guessing that's the limitation of Omsi 2. That's why it's not included. It's strange though, because I think I managed to get, because before on the Studio Polygon 400 MC when I did the displays using the notepad file, I actually managed to get the TransportEnthusiast, which is 20 characters, on display. But then afterwards I tried it with the HEV suit, it would only display 14 characters. So not sure what the story there was. Oh yeah, I have to put this bus on in service. This is another thing I don't like about circulars. They always try to get on your bus. So not in service it is. Where's not in service? I'm guessing it's in. Click this and there we go. I'll take a look at the live chat now. Let me just play the bus terminates here, yoke.
This bus terminates here. Please take all your belongings with you.
So, 12. Okay, so we're doing the 12. We're using the C400. Coolio. How do you get the map on the screen? And hello, FCP. Hello, welcome to stream. So you're in the Discord. So if you go into the RHD buses channel in on Discord, it's called Scunthorpe 2016. You just download it from Fellowsums, and then it's the same process as installing any other map. Not a late night stream. Yes, not today. Late night streams are usually on the weekends, and also because there's a lot of requests for London, I'll kind of try to keep this one short because London ones tend to be the longest streams. DLC, so I couldn't do 196 something P5. Oh, nice. Okay, let's say bye to our NRM. Oh, we managed to do 4 routes already. Mad, isn't it? I remember when I first started streaming, like back a few months ago, I said it was Scunthorpe, and I was doing 1 route to stream, so like one ended up only being like 20 minutes. So now we're loading in the C400. We'll use the London spec one just because I forgot to remove the speed limit of the C400, or even though I was planning to do it today. Anyway, okay, cool. We're doing the 12 with the C400. That's what was requested. You have to tuck unmask to add more than 14 characters in HEV suit, otherwise it's clocked. Oh, thanks, Brandon. Much appreciated. I was actually planning to do a HEV suit tutorial soon. I was even planning to make a tutorial on how to make a route in Omsi editor. I'm not sure if anyone's gonna be interested in that, but I was planning to do add in some of my own routes in some of the maps just for. Oh yeah, we're doing the 12. Coolio. C400 ZF. Quite like the ZF. And let's see what livery do we have. Quality line. Sure, why not? What repaint do you guys want me to use? Like I'll use Bluestar, how about that? So we're using Brennan's power lines again. Yeah, so again, thanks to Brennan for making them. Yeah, actually I wrote that down, unmask on HEV suit, because yeah, that's handy. Because I was wondering, why does HEV suit limit the amount of characters you can show on the screen? Because I was wondering here, how did I manage to get the characters on there before? Because for some reason, when I tried to edit them with the HEV file on the 400 MC, before I was able to do it, but then it just stopped working. But I don't think anyone really uses HEV. I don't think anyone edits the HEV files using Notepad these days. We're basically done all the Hornsby routes. Can you use a Abellio old repaint? Oh, sorry. I just, yeah, sorry about that. I just missed that message. I can reload the bus if you want. But yeah, we have 2 minutes to get going. What stand is it? Yeah, sorry about that. I do rush things a bit, as you can see. Stand these over there. My Omsi 2 is laggy, but I loaded all my graphics. What PC do you have? It's not usually the graphics that cause the issue. It's more the AI traffic that causes lag and reflections. Those are the 2 biggest lag factors in Omsi 2. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so in advance what I'll do is before I load in the bus, I'll ask people what paint we want to use. Flip. 12. 2. Wait, did I select the right yoke? Yes, I did. Ashfield. On the way we go. We have to reverse actually. Careful there, don't you dare go in front of our bus. I guess this Bluestar livery works because Hornsby is a blue livery, so it's not quite the Hornsby livery, it's close enough. There's been Hornsby livery made for the C200. I'll post it in the Discord if I remember. There we go. Ah, not quite perfect. Oh, those blinds are looking quite good. What company has these in London? What company in London has these? I'm pretty sure. They look familiar. Where's that chap getting on? Let's go, kiddo. Oh, I accidentally opened the door there, the back door. Yeah, so after we get to Ashfield, I might return the bus to the depot and then end it there. You know me, I always like a good depot run, even though in Scunthorpe the depot runs are a bit dry. $9.58, 20, so that's about half an hour, 29 minutes. I might take my C400 HEV pin out on the N68 if WL let me. Good luck. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Actually, it'd be nice to have the AI routes on the power blinds. Yeah, 53. Yeah, the 53 is a quite nice route. Over that overpass in Vic Laird's Arm. Tito, go ahead. Ah, cool, yeah. I had a feeling they looked familiar because I've seen them in London before. I mean, put it on ICU. Yeah. Why do you want the 53? Out of curiosity. N0SCD. I agree though, the 53 is probably one of the nicest AI routes. The 53 goes near Aldridge, does it? I remember doing a video of it, but I completely forgot where it goes on the other end. I know it goes from Vic Laird's Arm, but where does it go on the other side? I wonder why the 6 is interlocked about Stagecoach and Hornsby. Because it's not a huge operation, so they could have just given one route to Stagecoach, one with the Hornsby rather than them sharing one. And my ALS bit cheeky, had Stagecoach using the old buses and Hornsby using the new buses. What are your PC specs? So I have an i5 3570, I have a GTX 1050, and then I have a 16 gigabytes of RAM, which are DDR3, and a 1TB SSD and 1TB HDD. I probably should put my PC specs in the description because I get it asked a fair bit. So clearly it's something that interests people.
Inside the bus.
I know a lot of YouTubers do that, which is fair. But yeah, my PC specs are a bit outdated, to be fair. Not exactly the most modern PC at all. I love the way that they just jumps from 10 to 15 RPM. That's 1,500 RPM. Power blind should be there, just need a bit of jiggy pokery in the half. Yeah, because that's the thing. Also, is it... That'd be handy, yeah, because it'd be nice to actually be able to set all the routes on the ICU. I wonder why I didn't include it on the ICU. I guess it's just actually it's for practicality, yeah. You'll be looking for the routes all day then, with all the routes. But I wonder in real life in London, I think I've asked this before, I wonder if like the routes on the ICU are just the routes that the garage, that particular depot has, or if it's all the routes in London. Got so many memory issues here when I didn't have the 4 GB patch and had the ALS with the MS buses and the SP buses. Love the 53, yeah, same as especially the overpass. The overpass is very photogenic because you've got the two tower, like the two high rises in the background. It's actually on my channel banner. Yeah, I think N0 STD wants to get on the ICU. I'll probably get on the ICU as well. Well, already done it, so I don't envisage doing the 53 anytime soon. Again. Apparently in real life it doesn't use that overpass over Bricklayer's Arms. I'm not sure why it uses it in Omsi 2. Oh, perfect stop, is it? Let's take a look. Yeah, pretty much. If this was Charms, same way to get 10 CSP, maximum possible. Ah yes, one of those classic Omsi 2 junctions. I'll let you guys guess if you know what I mean. Is there a lake here? Oh, it's a dry lake. Lovely. They must have forgot to add the water in. I'm nearly done the whole Bakerloo line. Oh, nice. Are you recording it? Is this your first time doing the Bakerloo line? Oh, no, don't think it is actually. I saw you send a screenshot in, I think. Oh, they're getting off already. Ending PC on the 4th of February. Oh, nice. So, how many weeks away is that? That's like 3 weeks away. Happy days. You getting Omsi 2 as well? What PC are you getting? $60 kilometers an hour. Oh, shoot. And we've missed that turn. Oh, that was close. The issue with speeding. Oh wow, we didn't even clip the curb. That was so close. 1 second later and we'd been in the fence. Ah, is it a hot file? So you don't actually need to change the scripts of the ICU then. Happy days. Yeah, the London hot file is probably massive, like the amount of routes it has. I wonder why Reese got someone else to do the routes, because route making, like compared to the other stuff in map making, I guess it's not too difficult. The technical get more profit from doing it themselves, but I don't know. At the same time, if an error goes wrong, it can be a pain rectifying it. Or something goes wrong making the routes. Yeah, these speed bumps are fine because our bus is wide enough to just go over them and barely feel them. So we'll even go full throttle. This is playing with fire, eh? Okie dokie. Welcome aboard the 12 service to Ashby. 12 to Ashby. Let's take a look at the upper deck. What's that thing at the top actually? You see that thing? It's kind of like sticking out just above the stairs. Massive like plastic yoke. I wonder what they keep in there. Also, I'm recording with just gameplay, not a talk over. Oh yeah, you usually do commentary. You don't do any no commentary vids, do you? This sounds really nice getting hammered. Yes, it does. That's what I like about the ZF. Like, it's got some really nice gear slips. Yeah. So when you trash it, it's got more character than the Voy, I find. But the Voy is faster, I think. Hopefully we'll get some good trash in and we're going to do the depot run, which is only going to take like 5 minutes. Yeah, we'll actually be finished like just after 9-ish. What we do this time, we finish the stream low. Okay, that's good. The Peugeot's he's got the signal, or she's got the message. Yes, I think once the bus is below 5 kilometers now, you can open the doors because I think someone mentioned that. Yeah, makes sense. Those were the safety features back in the day. Now it's a lot more stringent. It's the AC. Oh, do you used to have oh yeah, there's air conditioning in London buses. Lucky they don't have AC here in the buses in Dublin. They find no need for it because the summers are never really that hot. But yeah, it do be scorching on the buses in the summer. Actually, I'm pretty sure trams have no heating at all. They don't even have a heater. Some more trash on these butchered roads, these hammered roads. Definitely destroy the bus if you go at this speed on the pothole. I wonder if the bus will have crash physics. I doubt it. Because I remember X-Plane 11 demo had crash physics, but then I don't think the actual X-Plane 11 has crash physics. How early are we? 5 minutes early. Okay, so I think okay. Why are these two kids standing up here? They're bus enthusiasts trying to talk to the driver. What other explanation is them? They must be twins as well. They don't have these kind of trees in the like city and suburbs, do they? They're like pine trees, but not really. They're usually more in the foresty areas. Ah, Brendan, what are you recording at the moment? You're recording 2 videos today? Video. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I actually record new videos, even though I have so many videos on YouTube that are private that need to be scheduled. I think it's like well over 25. There's a BMG train crash and car crash compilation. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, I'll put that soon. There's some City Skylines tram line showcases as well. And then most of it's Omsi too, obviously. I think there's a tram one as well, using the graphics card and recorder, which is actually very high quality. Oh shoot. Come on, you really need to be going 1 kilometer an hour at the roundabout. They must have gone at the roundabout too long. They must be dizzy. There's no other excuse for that disgraceful driving. 23 to Canterbury. Oh nice. I thought there was only one route in Canterbury. So what got you back into Canterbury actually? What? Because that's a map I've completely forgotten about myself, not gonna lie. Are you gonna make a train sim world public? Nice, nice. Yeah, I was actually gonna put 2 videos public today because there's actually a bus that came out that basically has gone very under the radar. Because you have to really dig for it to find it. But I was like, you know, I'm not gonna post 2 videos on one day. Oh, there's that tree again. So I need to remember this route now, because on the way back to Hornsby, we have to go along this road. We just follow the 4. Too late. No, you're not getting off. Don't you press the bell? Yeah, now actually be a good time to get pictures for objects because there's not going to be people in the way. Less people in the way, so less likely to get like a person in a car in front of an object. Yes, Scunthorpe is a real place, it's a real map. It's near Lincolnshire, I'm pretty sure. 2, 4, 6, same route, but 1, 2, and 1 from. Then PRR and then 23, and nothing particularly, just thought it was a bit of nostalgia and detail for its time. Yeah, fair. It was a really good map, because I remember I used to play it a lot. Well, it's Canterbury Basic. I used to play it a fair bit back in the Omsi 1 days. Yeah, because the thing is, in Omsi 2, I didn't think anyone really converted it, that's the thing. The only map that kind of survived from Omsi 1 to Omsi 2 was Szczecin. Yeah, so Scunthorpe is a real place. It's actually very close to Glen's, but it's only like 22 kilometers away. I'm not sure how accurate this is to Scunthorpe in real life. I actually might look it up on Google Maps. For curiosity's sake. I love the way the bell went off and no one's even getting off. Sounded like the bus was switching off for a second. So Brendan, you must be meeting a lot of traffic lights then in Canterbury. Because I always thought it was just 2 routes. I wonder why they do that actually, because Yorkshire does it as well. Like the name of route, that's the same route, just reverse 2 different numbers, like the 4 and the 5. Even though the 4 and 5 is the same route, it's just the opposite direction. Why not just call it the 4? And it's also more hassle to do in the editor. I think you pronounce Szczecin as Stettin, yeah. Stettin, yeah. Szczecin. Stettin, yeah. I'll look it up on Google Translate and then use the audio. Yeah, I know the W in Polish is V. But, because in German the Z is pronounced like a Z. So Stettin, but maybe that's it. I don't know, Stettin. They're the largest city in Poland, quite close to Berlin actually. I actually had an idea for a series where I compare places in ETS2 to OMSI2. Well, apart from Belg, I never got around to doing the other ones. Passengers look at it as a red light, else we would not have stopped. Well, maybe we would have. I love the way they wait till the doors are fully closed, or fully open to get out, but then if they're closing, they'll get out. Logic. Pretty sure that's the Stagecoach route to 31. What's this radio for? I'm guessing it's for cyclists. Who knows? Yeah, now we're almost at the terminus. Pretty sure there's like 2 or 3 stops. This is where the Ashby turnaround is, at the end of at the border of the town, edge of the city. Is it a city or town? Let's choose the side. But in that acceleration tip's actually doing wonders. I'm using it all the time now. Full throttle. Was this down the bus stop? Monday to Saturday. Ah, something to do with parking. Willoughby Road. Yeah, I wonder what made Omsi 2 map making so, because like back in the day the quality of maps was like nowhere near the quality it is now, because I don't think the technology advanced too much. I'm guessing it kind of was just like a domino effect. It's like some devs just started making really high quality maps and then others kind of started doing the same. Ah, for flip it. Come on, come on. Now go on, go on. Don't look so disappointed. Like, over she starts heading back to sit down. Like, okay. If they're not gonna let me on at this stop, I'm just gonna do the whole trip and the return. Little did you know, we're heading to the depot after this. There's the default building Spando object, the grey one with the red yoke sticking out. UI installs Nightbot. Oh yeah, Nightbot's it's not actually a program you install. It's just on. It's like you just sign in on the browser, then it's like automatic via like some sort of internet cloud. Do you stream yourself, Q? I didn't know you make videos and stream. Ah, flip, we have to slow down for this speed bump. These parked cars are ruining our trash. I was thinking of just going on this side as well, just to avoid the speed bump, but you know what? It won't be that. It won't be that determined. That's the good thing about Omsi 2 AI cars. They're so slow you can just literally break the rules there. Turn them all down the roundabout, they still won't catch up. We'll be already in the new road by the time they're still turning into the second part. Oh, there's Grangesborough, 13 kilometers away, 13 miles away, so 13 miles is about 16, 17 kilometers. Do you use Nightbot for live streams? Yes, I do, but it's completely automatic. So basically, once I sign in and once I set it up, it just runs automatically. So I don't even need to like do anything. Automatically, it just triggers. It's quite handy. It's like Mi6 on Discord. It's all on some sort of cloud. Yeah. Do you stream yourself, QI? Or are you planning to start streaming something like that? Let's keep an eye out for the 350i route, see if it says Grangesborough. So there is our 12 terminus, probably one of the more scenic terminuses in the add-on. Now it's time to go to the depot. Perfect timing on you, Max. We just finished this route, so now we're turning to the depot and then be over. Oh, I thought there was no one getting off. That chap took the time getting off. Alright, off you get, off you get. Out. This bus terminates here. There you go, good. Oh yeah, let's play it out. In case someone's still hanging about.
This bus terminates here. Please take all your belongings with you.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot to turn off display capture, so you could see the mini-map there. My bad. I'm gonna put the route arrows up because I have no idea which way the depot is. Well, I kind of do, but I just don't want to end up going down a road that is a dead end. Because I think I tried to do a depot run from here last time I did the 12, which is ages back. Hello, hello. Actually, welcome back. Welcome back. We are we're just returning to the depot and about to finish. Oh, I was in Scunthorpe. Yes, indeed. I see you in Scunthorpe. Yeah, so we're just returning to the depot and then be finishing there. Probably tomorrow we'll be doing London. Well, we are doing London next stream, but I mean, probably tomorrow will be the next stream. So I wonder if we can go straight ahead here. Am I willing to take the risk? Yes, we can. I can see Rudar is up ahead. Ah, there's a nice playing field. I think Omsi could use some yellow grasses, some yellow fields, just for like the areas with the more sun exposure. The hotter climate places, that's what I meant to say. I think if we keep going straight ahead, we'll eventually reach the main road, and that's where we can get to Hornsby very easily. Jerry, hello, welcome back, welcome back. How's Scunthorpe? Did you manage to get it working? Well, we're about to finish in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Hopefully if there's no roundabout we might get to like 100 kilometers an hour, very unlikely though. Especially not with a car in front of us. Oh, is your storage full? I recommend deleting all the objects from all the objects and the splines from your Omsi 2 folder that are related to Great Grundorf 2, because objects and vehicles take up a lot of space, so there's no point of keeping it floating in the Omsi 2 folder. But yeah, generally you don't want to have your system, you want to have at least 10% of your total storage free for your system to run smoothly. You might get issues if there's less than 10% of the storage space free. I think I know where we are now. Ashby, Gainsborough, Butter. Is this ZF? Yes, this is the ZF Ecomat, indeed. Oh, what's these? What are these buttons for? There's a fuel gauge. Can you press these? Let's see what they do. Nothing, just lights up. You know how to clear some down on the disk. Yeah, so first of all, what I would say is delete your objects from Great Grundorf. So the way to do that is, if you look at the easiest way to do that is, I haven't shown how to remove mods, but the easiest way is basically what you want to do is check the date that the folders for Great Grundorf were created, and then just delete them all. Because obviously if Great Grundorf's not going to work, delete that. Also delete the language pack, because the language pack takes up like a 500-600 megabytes. And yeah, basically any programs you don't use. I did all the files related to Great Grundorf too. Okay, I already did that. It's my disk that's full. Yes, that's what I suspected. Is there any other add-ons on Omsi you don't use? How big is your disk? Might be worth saving some stuff on the on some sort of cloud and then deleting that, I guess. Because luckily hard disks aren't actually very expensive if you're there for a computer. You can get like a 1 terabyte hard drive for about £30. But for a laptop it's a bit more complicated. Yeah, I know we've been on this street like 4 times now. But yeah, this is like the main street. It's like mixed in and out of London. Almost everyone uses it. Okay, that is quite like that's not a lot of space. That's the issue, because like Omsi 2 I'm pretty sure takes up like 30 gigabytes. So I mean, in theory, you could delete the Lynch band out because if you don't play it, but you know, because that's always easy to reacquire. It was a bit risky. Yeah, like to be honest, like you're gonna kind of not a lot of storage space at all. Like that's how much storage space usually you'd have on the phone. And I'd say looking into getting like an external hard drive or something. I'm not sure if you can run that Omsi 2 off an external hard drive or SSD. I'm guessing you don't have London because that will take up a lot of space. It's like 9 gigabytes. But actually, so let's see where the 4 goes, because if the 4 goes somewhere here, then that goes to Hornsby, so keep an eye out for that. When I delete Scunthorpe, you can, but if you delete the map, it's only 30 megabytes, so it won't make a difference. It's in Omsi 2, the things that take up the most space are vehicles and objects, so that's really the stuff you'd be looking at deleting if you want to clear space. But I wouldn't recommend deleting maps because there's no point, to take up so little space. What maps do you have and what objects do you have as well? When you deleted the Great Scunthorpe objects, did you also empty them from the recycle bin? Make sure you delete the Great Scunthorpe download and the language pack. And yeah, delete everything that's related to Scunthorpe, because I say if you try to extract some stuff from Scunthorpe saved, you probably want to delete that as well. Oh, there's Hornsby. So there we go. There is the depot. I didn't realise it was literally just a straight line from the 12. How do I clear up data then? There's a few ways you can use. There's stuff like CC Cleaner, but at the moment, because you have no storage, you can't really install anything else. But basically, if you go into Program and File Manager, you can clear data that way. You can clear apps, that is. You can go into My Documents and My Downloads. It's probably delete downloads you're not using. Especially with Omsi 2 stuff, once you extract them up, you really need to download again. Oh wow. How much space is there behind us? There a bit. Okay, let's just nudge it slightly backwards. Planet Jam, hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good to see you as well. We're about to finish, but glad to see you here. And yeah, how are you today? Hope you're all well. Nope. Sorry, I want to be a bit of a perfectionist about this. Perfect, okay. Yeah, I hope that helps, Jerry. Okay, coolio. So there it is. We made it. That's our full shoot. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure to subscribe for more Omsi 2 streams and tutorials and that kind of stuff. Next stream will probably be tomorrow. We'll be doing back in London. There's a few requests there, so yeah. And yeah, that's it for now. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your day.